You already know who it is. Your boy Trey 57 Productions. Get ready to get left behind. And ain't nobody getting left behind right now because I got Big Game James with me, man. Tell him what's up.
What it do? Big Game James TV signing in. You know, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen.
Your
You know
boy
what I
Trey,
mean?
your boy Trey 57 in the pop chart right now. Whoever don't like it, nobody know what I told y'all. No. Now, I don't know if Big Game James heard y'all, but check this out. I um I went live with TNT Life last week.
Right.
You know, the week before last, 2 weeks dragging. He had something going on this weekend. Salute. Boogie, happy birthday. Big Game, who that? Oh, that's Willie Clay.
Billy Clay, what up, 2020? You know, we out here. What's up, man? It's about to be some good topics here, man. You know what I mean? It's gonna be some good topics right now. Some ruffle a couple feathers a little bit. You know what I mean?
Now, Big Game, you got a problem with ruffling people's feathers, man? Or you just come with it? They don't like it. It is what
Hey,
it
just come with it. You know what I mean? Lay down.
is. Y'all
Come
already know
with it.
I love y'all, right? YouTube. And not just YouTube. Um, this
Yeah,
ain't
absolutely. Yeah,
this ain't
absolutely.
nothing but
Chime
a
in.
family, right? Um, I want to speak on something, and the reason I got Big Game James in his video is because he got knowledge that I don't have. Yeah, that's right. Y'all heard it. He got knowledge that I do not have. I don't know everything. I don't have everything. I got what I came into this with. He got what he came into this with. So who better than to touch up on this with than Big Game James? Big Game James, how you feeling tonight, big homie?
Feeling good, feeling great, feeling honored to be on Trade 57 production. You know, I feel honored to be a little guest on here. You know, long time coming. You know,
Check this out, y'all. Y'all heard what he just said? Guess. Little do y'all know we family. It don't get no realer than that. When I tell y'all get with it or get left behind, you either standing by me or you left behind. It don't mean I don't care about you. I just wish you see the things that we see, know the things that we know. Everything ain't for everybody.
right?
So with that being said, I'm going to speak to this big game James about Antarctica. I seen some things, I know some things, I read documentaries. I don't read documentaries, I see documentaries. And they
Right.
speak on some things that I know about. But then they speak on things that I have seen. I've experienced with a lot of things that come out of Antarctica, big game James. Um, Now I don't want to say Atlantis, but I'm sure you've heard of Atlantis,
Right.
that sunken city.
Right.
What can you tell me about Antarctica? What can you tell me about Antarctica? Right? They,
Okay.
what can you tell me about Antarctica?
What do you
That
want to
they
know?
won't, that they won't tell you about.
Okay. Well, like I've said before about the Antarctica. All right. You know, there you can only go but so far. There's three there's three tears that you could go through when you're down there, right? The first tear, how you doing,
Trust me,
Shay?
I have a lot.
The first tear that you go to is there's three defenses you got to get to before they shut your ass down, right? There's three boats. There's like a little National Guard boat, you know what I'm saying? There's another one that really ain't really. Now you get to the third one, you in trouble. This one is an ice boat that will chop through the ice. You know what I'm saying? It's an ice boat. It looks like a fisherman boat, but it's an ice boat. It will fuck some shit up to go through this ice to make sure you don't see what you're not supposed to see. Understand what I'm saying? There's some stuff out there that they don't want you to see. What's up, Michael? How you doing? But at the end of the day, it's like I've been saying it for a while now. You know, you got the rappers, they always rapping. Future is a good one. They always rap about Mars and Pluto. Now, people got to understand this. Mars and Pluto ain't always about the outer space and atmosphere. They talk about the human colonies that's down there in Antarctica. You know, once you go past to a certain tier down there, that's where it's at. So when he says, I'm going to Pluto, I'm going to this, I'm doing that, he's not talking about the planets we know about, folks. He's talking about the country that's down there beyond the ice. Because he already been there and done that.
Ooh.
You
Remember,
understand what I'm saying?
remember, Future said Pluto, Jupiter, Mars at the same damn time.
And he's telling you, it's not what we think it is, it's down there. You know what I mean?
Not up
Not
there.
it's right down there. So when you do the human colony down there, you know what I'm saying? That's where all the celebrities go on vacation at. You know what I'm saying? Now when I say that, it's gonna fuck you up because you see the Corona commercial where they got Snoop there. He's on this island and he drinking his Corona. Why you think he's drinking his Corona? And what you see out there? Blue space. You just see blue space and you see an ocean. Now, why is it that that's the only commercial that does that when you're on an island? Where's the damn clouds at? Where's the clouds at, fam? Where's the clouds at? And it's always when somebody speak, he be like, "What are you talking about? What you talking about, fool? You got to do this, do that." He's kind of he's trying to throw you off with that, where you don't sit there and think. You know, he's trying to make it comical when he's on there. Now you see when you do different celebrities that's on there, they already been cloned already. They on the island with him. Understand what I'm saying? But back to the human colony and all that stuff that they're doing. It's not always what we think it is. You understand what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is like when you travel to a certain extent. Now I know some people remember the series called Under the Dome. Now that was some serious shit there because they was telling us and showing us stuff that we wasn't supposed to know about yet. It was on NBC. And once it started going to a certain episode, they was talking about the crisis that's going on now. They had like a virus or something going on. They had the mask on. They was messing up crops up and everything. And then they took it off the air because they were making it where we were too aware of the situation. Now, some people don't remember that, but I remember it. It used to come on, what was it, Comcast? It used to come on a lot of stuff. So at the end of the day, it's like, all right, much love, Julia. But at the end of the day, it's like we as people, you know, you can only they say you can only beat a horse until you know you can't beat it no more. You know what I'm saying? But it's to the point where it's like it's always throwing up on our face. And then when we talk about certain things, when they talk about giants and stuff like that, you know, people sit there and get mad and they be like, "Well, that's not true." But to me, I'm gonna go back because you know that's what I do, fam. You know I be jumping around, but since we on this topic about the giants, now I'm gonna fuck some boys up too. Now you know how they got the pyramids and all that stuff on the walls. They showing these people that's big, that these boys is giants. Now these giants is to me, they're down there in Antarctica. You understand what I'm saying? And we have giants among us as we know it. You got the basketball player Taco Fall. He looks like one of them things on the walls. He's 7 something feet. He's black. He's dark as this. You know they saying he's African. There ain't nobody that's dark like this in our timeline that I know about. You know what I'm saying? And they show him on the walls doing stuff all the time. And then people talk about the aliens doing these pyramids. Now, if you're a giant, you can pick stuff up like that. Understand what I'm saying, fam? You can pick stuff up like that if you're a giant. Just like we can build houses ourselves. Just like we can get cinder, pick them up and build houses. The giants can do the same thing. See, they flipped everything up by not letting us know about this. Oh, we got this going on, we got that going on. Why they got all these holographic things on the walls as these giants next to the regular people? Because they're the ones that helped them build this damn thing. Understand what I'm saying now? Because who knows down the line they might see our houses and say, "Wow, there was aliens that did that." No, we did it as humans. Understand what I'm saying? And that's where people got to get the whole game messed up because they don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? And then once we talk about other things, about, what the alien sites and stuff like that. You know what I'm
Famous
saying?
Thor said, "What up?"
What's up? How y'all doing? Then you start talking about the aliens and stuff, and I'm gonna do another topic where right now where they was talking about the stuff that happened in Las Vegas about
Famous
the
Thor. Famous Thor.
yeah.
Ma-
So
Famous Thor is formerly known as Mass Down Sandy.
okay, 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 some knowledge, but at the end of the day, it's like you know, you see a thing come to the sky, down to the sky. Now let me tell you something. Now you remember watching Superman, and he came in this month. He came on the little time story thing. He came in what? An asteroid. Understand what I'm saying? He came in an asteroid, right? So now they slipped up. They had some professor dude on here talking about, oh, it was a meteor, this, that, and the third. This wasn't true. But guess what? He just threw everything out there for everybody to
Ooh.
make everybody think about this. Yeah, it was an asteroid, but guess what? Every movie that you've seen, the Terminator, everything, they came in on a rock. The rock hit the ground, the rock opened up, the person came out. Understand what I'm
That
saying?
that was just subliminal. That they
Yeah,
came. They was trying to hint us from the get go for
right,
everybody. It's just a movie,
right,
not realizing that they say, "Hey, look, y'all, look around, y'all. We can't openly tell y'all that they here." Come
right.
on, man. Come
They
on.
take different shapes, different forms. But I'm saying that's the key factor there. You got all, and then he says, "Oh, that was a meteor. It was an asteroid." And I sit there and say, "Guess what? He just told on his damn self. All the movies that you see, what do? They come out of a rock that looks like a spaceship. So they told us right then and there that this is what they camouflage themselves as. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you don't get that, you're like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What are they telling us here? Yeah, that aliens are in the rocks now. Then they say something about the spaceship being more a moon and all that. I'm just saying they're telling us not to look for stuff, and they're like putting it in our face. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's just it's ironic that they're doing that, and it's like no one's catching on to that.
Check this out. We didn't came so far with people already knowing what's going on.
Right?
People don't realize they trying to hit the reset button.
Yeah, absolutely.
Listen to me. The reset button is not about to be hit. It's not thinking about being hit. They're
Right?
going to hit the reset button. We can't do nothing about it. But
Right?
we already did something about it by putting everybody on game.
Right?
But the ones that didn't peep game before they hit the reset button, I pray for y'all.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
everything that y'all have seen,
Right?
y'all was given forewarning. You know what forewarning is?
Right?
Look, we done gave y'all. We done gave y'all. How many times is somebody gonna knock on your door before you get the message?
Right?
After so long, that knock is gonna be unheard.
Right?
For those that are left, that's why I always say before I make a video, get with it or get left behind. If
Right?
you don't hear it, it wasn't meant for you to hear. So therefore, I'm comforting y'all at the same time, being mad at y'all. Don't get me wrong. Oh, I'm
Right?
pissed off. Y'all can't see what's
Right?
before y'all eyes, but I'm really pissed off. I'm really pissed that y'all don't see it, but it's meant to be. So I'm really not mad.
Right?
Everything isn't for everybody.
Right?
Everybody gets their turn.
And
I don't
then
give. Look. I don't give a fuck
right?
if we think this is the last go round. I'm sure the person before me and the person before me said this is the last go round. I'm here saying it. Who
Like
said me and before him and before him and before him? This is the last go round. This go round keeps going round. History
right?
repeats. And didn't y'all always say history repeats itself? And
Right?
y'all see it yourself. History repeats itself.
Right?
Not in the same pattern, but similar things go on, and some people be left in the dust. Look, y'all, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna be left in the dust. And once again, I'm not afraid of the dust. When the
Shout
storm
out.
comes, y'all, when I be telling y'all in my
Yeah,
videos that I'm
stuff do
ready for the
happen out here.
storm, what was that? What happened?
The Gob Show. Shout out to the platform.
To
All right.
everybody out there, I always told y'all every live I go in, I can't see them all.
Right.
So my guests don't speak on it. and I show them love. I'm not like all them other people that go live and don't let my guests speak and
Billy
get the
Emmett said
love.
he was trying
The
to
love
join.
ain't about me. It's about what's going on right now. But back to what I was saying.
Yeah, and then
Everybody ain't gonna get that warning, man.
yeah, but look, check this out though too. Just like Teresa, just like I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name, like just like Teresa, was it Kitch or something like that? She said, you know, you got to do what you got to do to the certain extent where, you know, they're just like a big baby. You know what I'm saying? They're just whining right now. You just gotta let it get over. They gotta get over themselves. You know what I'm saying? So they whining right now, trying to see what attention they can get. Once they get that attention, they just carry on to something else. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just like I said, it's all about what you know. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta use your head about certain stuff, you know, but it's like the orange man said it himself. When I say the orange man, I'm talking about Donald. He said it to himself. You know, you got to pay attention to fake news. It's fake news. You know, he exposed a lot of stuff out there, and they ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, it's like with him saying that, do you really think we believe anything that's out there now? You know what I'm saying?
You talking about Trump?
Right. So you know what I'm saying? So he said that himself. So it's like how as American to sit there and say, what's up? Like he's telling you, don't believe it. Do you think the UFO crash was actually technology dumps? What technology did we have before Roosevelt even thought that wasn't the first? Well, I'm gonna answer that. Yes and no. I feel that that situation was planned just to sidetrack and stuff from going on in Ukraine. Now, people got to understand there's a lot of stuff going on in Ukraine that they don't want us to know about. So they do fake stuff like this so it could be to talk about it. So we don't pay attention to what's really going on over there. Like they killing soldiers over there, they're killing people, citizens and civilians over there, and then they're just brushing underneath the rug by doing stuff like this. Just like with the to me, my the to the satellites. You know, they're saying they're UFOs. At this point, we don't know what they are, but how are you going to get past one and not the other? Just like I told y'all, when it comes to Antarctica, where they got three thresholds you get by before they got you and you're done. You don't come back. So with that being said, you really think that they're gonna have one weather balloon go so far before they shoot it down? No, they want you to talk about it.
Did you believe them was weather balloons?
No, I don't.
Oh, somebody. The Goob Show said, "Do you think the UFOs in Vegas was fake?"
Here's the thing. No, because it was caught on camera. Now we're gonna talk about now that he said that we're gonna talk about that because I was talking about this before. Okay. When it comes to stuff like that, you know, they can tell if you're fibbing or you're just trying to have a story when you call in on 911. They have things that they can sense that. They didn't sense it that the person that called in was telling a story. But the only reason why they said what they said is because the officer caught it on body cam. But here's the kicker, folks. Yeah, some of y'all don't know what happened because I be listening to stories that people were saying now. The dude said he was froze when the thing came in and seen the objects and stuff like that, the aliens, he was froze. He couldn't do nothing. The only reason why they seen this is because when it came down, the camera caught it and then it blurred out. Now, check
So
this out.
somebody spoke of Area 51. What did he say?
Huh?
Can you see the comments with the Area 51 comment?
No, I can't. What's it say?
Let me see. Hold on.
Hold up. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull it up. He said Area 51.
Do you believe that there are aliens in Area 51 like they say, or do you think they just throw off? Listen, y'all. I'm all right now. I had to click my text chat to see it. Now listen. Um, to each his own. When I say to each his own, believe what you want.
Right,
Um,
right.
and it hurts me to see that people don't believe and don't understand. It's a reason why y'all will never believe the extraterrestrials are real. It's a reason behind that. The man that created the Bible don't want y'all to believe that extraterrestrials exist. Because the minute y'all know that extraterrestrials is real, they got to rewrite history. That's one.
Okay. Okay.
One.
Can I
Wait,
enter?
wait, wait,
Can,
wait, 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 wait. Area 51.
okay, but let me. Can I?
Area 51. If I
Uh,
told y'all there's Area 50Z, I'm gonna leave it at that. Area 51 is just a lick on the icing of the cake.
but
Area
listen.
51 ain't got nothing to do with the extraterrestrial. That's just where they probably keep their keyboards to operate
Guess
area,
what?
area so-called 51.
Guess
So
what? I'm on.
there's a million operational locations, and Area 51 is not the one.
But
That's
guess
the
what?
one they got y'all thinking
Yeah,
aliens
yeah, yeah,
come from.
yeah,
Y'all
yeah.
all focus on Area 51. They bust people for trespassing on it. Y'all still ain't focused on what's really happening at.
But guess what? This is what the kicker is though. People fail to realize when you go to Canada, you go to Florida, you go to Texas, Atlanta, what do they call you? They call you an alien, dog. They don't say you're one of us. You're an alien because you're not from there. You're on foreign soil. You're on foreign soil. When you go to Cuba, Cuba, you're considered an alien. So people don't understand that. And what do you do when you go to this land? You fly there. You take it. You take a craft ship to go there, an airplane to go there. You understand what I'm saying? So you can't walk. You can drive there, but most of the people don't want to drive there. They want to fly. So when we go in there and we land in Cuba and stuff, we're practically aliens too, because we're not from that land. You understand what I'm saying? So it's all about what you believe in. You know what I mean? But yeah, I believe there's an Area 51. Area 51 is from California to whatever. It doesn't stop. You go straight through the side and that's it. You know what I'm saying? There are certain reasons why we can only as people on this earth can only go to certain places. And you know, I'm gonna talk about certain things that people might get mad about. But me personally, I really think that the Noah's Ark is the North Pole. Understand what I'm saying? Because it is Antarctica. Only why I'm only saying that with the South Pole, Antarctica. The only reason why I'm saying that is because of this. Why is there places that we can't go that they're not allow us to go? We only go by he say, she say. So if that footage didn't leak out back in the early 1800s or whatever about the dude flying in there showing us this stuff, we would never think there was anything upon that. But why every time somebody goes to that certain limit, something happens to them? Oh, they psycho. We don't believe this. Oh, he's doing this. He's doing that. Pay attention to them. You know what I'm saying? Just like when the guy seen a giant, it so happened to be, why is this boy seeing this giant after the movie Troll came out on Netflix? He see it, videotape it. They harassed him, followed him, told him he couldn't go there. They come to his crib, stalking his crib. He disappeared, just like the people in Las Vegas. They're gone now. The neighbor called the police, called 911 because the people in black with glasses was walking around the crib taking the cameras off. 3 days later, they gone. The doors are open, the cars are there, they're gone. Understand what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things that's going on in this world that they don't want you to know about. Just like now, they got the sirens out all of a sudden. That's the little mermaids and stuff going out. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's like once you adapt to this certain situation and then you report it,
And,
they don't want you telling anybody else.
Angela said, "Oh, I hate this." She said, "There's an alien walking around in Vegas." Listen, y'all.
Yeah,
Let me tell
absolutely.
y'all something. Aliens been walking around ever since you saw your uncle, your aunt, your niece, your
Right, right.
nephew. They walk. They look like us. They look like, smell, look like.
Hey,
They
hey,
are us. Here's how you tell the difference between them and me and you.
you can't.
Look, look,
Can't.
look. No, here's how you tell the difference. They got no emotion.
But see,
Human beings got emotion.
yeah, but listen,
They
listen.
don't,
That's
they don't have a heart.
but see, you hit a nice topic there because they aren't aliens. They're androids, fam. They're robots. Our some of our police officers are robots. Some people in the justice system are robots.
androids,
Right.
whatever you
Android.
want to call them.
Whatever you want to call them, they're not real. You know what I'm saying? They're somebody's typing in what they need to do. Understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, yes, it is. It's to the point where you got and it's sad because you don't know what's right and what's wrong. You can just tell when you have
Angela,
that.
Angela said to you, were the ones with no sympathy.
Yeah, they have no nothing. You know, and it's all about entertainment. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything's a script. That's why they're calling stuff entertainment. And when I say entertainment, I'm gonna sit there and talk about what just happened with
Oh,
it.
Gina said they looked through you.
Right, right. It's camera. It's a camera. And when I say that like that, we're gonna talk about the sports. How everything is scripted out. Everything has a script. Now everybody know, I might offend some people, but what just happened in the NBA, the Denver Nuggets, shapeshifters. Yeah, absolutely. The Denver Nuggets won the NBA finals in the
They have a
NBA.
lot. Shapeshifters, you're right.
Right.
Keep
So
talking, big
so
game.
the Denver Nuggets just won the NBA finals. Okay.
They
What
did?
is their symbol as a Denver Nugget? Their symbol is a rainbow, right? They won. They couldn't make a win on Father's Day because it's June. It's the Pride Month. Understand what I'm saying? So now, not only that, now I told boys before that they attack certain cultures, they attack certain communities. They did the cop when the cop did that to the black guy. The black cops did that to the black guy. Understand what that they do the race car with the cops. Then they go to kids, and then they do the LBG community. So what they did is they let the Denver Nuggets win. Their logo is a rainbow going across the mountain in Denver. Understand what I'm saying here? Then they had the 10 shootings. They had a massacre shooting or something for the pep rally, 10 people. And when I sit there and say that, let's just say the crashes in Las Vegas ain't the last time we're going to crash on their planet. We have the technology. Exactly. Yeah, you're right about that. But let me finish. I'm gonna get on to that. What I think about that too. But when it comes to the basketball situation, you had to have the Heat play for a reason. You had the Heat play Denver because of the fire that's going on in Canada, the fire that went on in California. So you had to do the Denver situation because you can't do Lakers no more. Understand what I'm saying? You can't have the Lakers. So you had to have the Heat play Denver because of the fires that's going on in Canada. Understand what I'm saying here? So once they did that, we're gonna let them win now because the script already came out saying that the Lakers was gonna beat the Celtics. So they had all the script already and it leaked out. So they said we gotta switch it up real quick. Now pay attention. Now, when they had Denver win Pride Month, they can't let them win on Father's Day because Father's Day is another holiday. They couldn't do it on Monday because it's Juneteenth. Understand what I'm saying? So they did it for Pride Month to show that's Pride, but they had to let the Heat play because the Heat had to play. The Heat had to play to show the fire that was going on in the other states that was on fire. Understand what I'm saying? So now when they did that, so then I'm gonna mess you up too. You remember the one year when San Francisco played the Baltimore Ravens, they had the brothers play against each other, and they showed the good brother, the bad brother, the fall and stuff and all that. But guess what? Here's the kicker here now. They let San Francisco win that year because that's when that first came to light. You know what I'm saying?
She said,
So
"Oh, the melting pot. Let's keep cooking."
so see what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't take that. A lot of people don't take that and say, "This is what's going on." Everything is script.
Guys,
Everything is script.
they
Deep.
keep
It's
talking,
script.
keep talking, keep talking.
It's deep because like when you get into it,
Love you,
it's not.
Julia Elizabeth. Love you, girl.
It's not about it. That's why they say they're entertainers. They're out to entertain them, not us. Them. They got to do the script. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like once you start paying attention to stuff like that, you be like, man, referees not calling calls. Referees, and when they call the review for
Love you
referee,
too. Love you too, Julia. Hey, big gang.
What's that?
When you found out that Michael Jordan and a list of others wasn't real, was you heartbroken?
Man, listen.
Just say yes or no.
No.
The minute though, I know brothers that can hoop from the hood. You
Yeah,
know
I hoop.
brother, you know brothers from the hood. I
Listen.
can ball. I'm from the hood. I can hoop. You
Listen.
can hoop. I
Hey,
can't
listen.
jump from the foul line, fam.
Yeah,
With
listen.
my
Listen to
eyes
this.
closed, ball back here, come
Yeah.
around, dunk, man. And
Now,
then they got
now,
one where one of their
see,
wires came out their arms.
see.
Nobody caught that. Nobody
Now,
caught the arms.
a lot of people don't understand that. You know what I mean? Like, people get hand scripts. You know, they get hand scripts and they practice about how they want their character. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's like, you know, when they call timeout and they go to the review booth, they're getting their script right so they can so they can make the different outcome of it. Pay attention. Why you think of basketball you can only do it once? You can't do it twice because they tell you you gotta get this straight now or nobody's gonna buy it. Understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I've been there. Not far as is being a script handed to me. You understand what I'm saying? I play semi-pro basketball and it was bad. And when I say that, it's like I'm not talking about it's evil. It's evil. But when I sit there and say that about, yeah, he is a robot. I'm
Hey
gonna tell you
Angela,
about that.
keep talking, big game. Keep
And I'm
talking.
gonna tell you about that situation too.
Thank you, have a lot. Love you.
So you know, when I played basketball, it was about you gotta sell yourself, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, sell myself how? What do you mean I got to sell myself? Well, you got to sell yourself so people can know who you are, what you're capable of doing. I'm not doing that. You know, and this is before, like I was aware of certain situations, but I'm not as aware as I am now. And when I say, and just pay attention, I'm not getting paid millions of dollars. I was getting paid $6,000, $7,000. Understand what I'm saying? I was a walk on. I wasn't drafted to a team. And I couldn't even imagine what the other people was doing when they was getting paid. You know what I'm saying? They was getting paid money. I was getting paid minimum because I was a walk on. I was a local person. I was getting paid minimum. And they was like, you gotta sell yourself. If you don't sell yourself, then you ain't gonna go nowhere. You can't do this. And I'm sitting there like, damn, this is deep. But back to the Curry situation, yeah, all love, cuz. So at the end of the day, it's like once you get to that situation with the Curry, you can just tell. You know, I'm gonna tell you about, you know, the balls are not real balls. They're mechanical Android balls. They control them from the table. And I'm gonna tell you real rap right now. Now, at the end of the day, right. So, and I'm gonna mess everybody up though. Now, y'all remember what did Tom Brady do? Tom Brady let the air out the footballs and still show you he can do it. Now, a normal person, we go outside every day. I could throw a football to you as flat. It ain't gonna go like he did. He showed y'all. It's done. You can do it. You can do it. If you're that person that's the cover boy or whatever it is of that sport, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. He showed y'all over and over and over and over again. He can do whatever you want by just messing with the fucking football. You know what I mean?
Now,
Robots, you
bro,
know, and we're gonna talk about the robot situation. Shaq, yeah, he showed y'all on TV where he didn't even move. He was sitting there. Jalen Rose, he was sitting there and they had to fuck him up. They fucked him up. He was sitting there, what moving? They was like, oh, look at him. He looked like an android. See, you can't be in a lot of places at the same time. So what they do is they use the Mandela effect.
Angela said they're trying to mix humans with robots.
Right, but they already did that. That's what Magic Johnson was. That's why they gave him the virus. It wasn't about AIDS, it was a virus in his system. Understand what I'm saying? So us as people, we believe what we hear and we believe what we see. Understand what I'm saying? So if somebody sit there and say, and I told boys about this, you know, hold your hands out. It's an Apple effect. You hold your hands out. You hold your left hand, your right hand out, right? And you say Apple 4 times. You hold your one hand out and you say Apple 4 times, fam, right? And then you but you're holding both of your hands out. When you say left hand, right hand, and you say, I got an apple in my hand, and you say it 4 or 5, 6 times, whatever you said, right? Okay. So it feels like it's heavy, right? So then you sit there and you'd say, all right, I'm gonna dissolve it. I'm gonna dissolve it. The apple's not here no more. And then you hold your hand back out again. You don't feel no weight on her. Why? Because it's the Mandela effect. It's in your head. In your head, because you said, I have an apple in my hand. Not physically have it, but in your mind, it's saying there's an apple there. Understand what I'm saying? So if you can do that, what do you think else happens in this world? Because somebody said you believe it. You sick, you sick, you say you're sick because somebody told you were sick. Feel me?
Oh,
So you
yo. All right.
right?
Now, you killed that. Now let's go back to Antarctica.
Okay,
They got a video. It's rolling on YouTube, and they are speaking on. Antarctica. We can't swim there. It's cold.
right,
You could go. A diver could put on a suit.
right.
He could probably go 100 feet.
He
After
can't.
that, the pressure, the cold, he gonna come up.
Absolutely,
Look,
Angela.
listen.
That's
In,
that's how it is.
in Antarctica,
Right,
they lay there. They there. There's not. And it's not. They're not the only species. Antarctica is a different species, but
right,
there's multiple species because Earth, so-called Earth, they gave Earth a name. We going by it because we running with Earth because they said it's called Earth.
right,
Earth, we were not the first to inhabit Earth. We can't be. We're not.
right, right,
Everything that they gave us about Earth is a damn lie. It was false. I'm coming off of what I was talking about Antarctica. I have to touch this because this was brought to my attention earlier,
right,
and somebody almost cried after what I said. Somebody was watching a documentary on sharks on
right,
YouTube, and they asked me for my opinion on it. And I said, "You want my honest opinion?
right,
You believe?" I said the first thing I said to them, "You believe in God?"
right,
Yes, we do. Yeah, we do. I said one more time, "Do you believe in God?" Before I finished this, I said, "Don't hate me." I asked you, "Did you believe in God?" I did when I was young. I was told I was forced into religion. Let me say that again. I was forced into religion. When you came out of the pussy, the womb, whatever y'all want to call it. Sorry if I'm offending. I love y'all. I'm not ignorant, but I
right,
gotta keep it real. When I came out of the pussy, there was no instruction manual. There was no book on what to do, what not to do. Somebody had to teach me. Somebody had to show me right from wrong. If there was a creator of all things, why did I have to go through him or her? That's This is where people start hating me.
right.
You understand? But I done got beyond hating me. If you don't like me, you don't like me. It is what it is. You
Introduction to the
understand? I'm gonna live. Listen to me. Back in the day, I would have never lived my life to the fullest. Now I'm living my life to the fullest. You understand? I'm here on borrowed time, if that's what they want to call it.
right,
But I didn't ask. Another thing, I didn't ask to be here. My dad got with a woman. My mom, my dad. Then boom, 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 boom. I'm here. Deal with it while I'm here. I went by their rules. I went by their laws. Understand?
Thank you
Now,
for the.
let me,
By the way,
what
thank you
happened?
for that. Thank for what, Angela? She said, "Thank you for that." By the way, thank you for what, Angela? I don't know. I don't.
I'm waiting to see if she's talking to me or you.
Uh,
Once again, I told you I can't see the comments unless you speak on them. But anyway, so the Antarctica thing, I'm bouncing all. I'm a Sagittarius, by the way. If anybody in this live and want to know off the church, I see them now. They don't last long. What are they saying, fam?
it says, Crowdland Crisis says, "Who do you say is God?" Matthew 16. I don't know. It went away.
All right, I like that. So I don't say nobody is God. I don't have a name. I don't know who is God. But I will say this. I don't follow them rules. It was laid by man. Man laid the rules. Man made a book. If there was a, listen to me, all of y'all out there that's watching this, I pray nobody hates me for this. And when I say this, I really mean this.
Oh,
Coming from a
oh,
person that don't give a fuck.
appreciate it. She
I
said she
listen to me. It hurts me
for doing the
that
work.
people can't understand it. Like, why would a God make a book? You got people that can't read, they can't see, they slow, they got mental, they got health issues, they don't see, they blind, they can't walk, they got handicaps. Why would a God make a book? Everybody can't read. I gotta trust this man because he can read. I gotta trust this man because I can't see. He can see. He can read this book to me. I know what he's saying to me is real. He could be saying whatever he gotta say to get in my pants if I'm a woman. If I'm a man, he could be saying, she could be saying whatever she wanted to, so she, y'all get what I'm saying. Listen, Eddie Griffin said it best in the comedy show. He said, "Put the book down because it will fuck you up." Look, it don't take a scientist to know this wrong to hit your mom or your dad. To disrespect your mom and your dad, you automatically know that it's wrong to disrespect them. So don't do it. Everything that is good, if y'all want to look, is good. Everything that you do negative is not good. There is no when it comes to that. This video ain't about heaven or hell, but it seemed like the human being, the species of humans, want to put somebody in a hell they never been to. Everybody's been to hell, ain't never spoke about it, but I did tell y'all I had it. I was in a realm where I was what I thought was hell. Came back to speak about it. I don't want to be there. I'm saying that's another video. This ain't for now, but I just don't. I will never.
Come on, break it down. Go ahead.
I,
Break it.
I can't. I can't. I can't. I will say this: do what y'all want to do in life. Live your life to the fullest. Be nice. Be kind. Don't be evil. You can't go wrong with that. All I gotta say, there is no way to live, man. You just gotta treat each other the way you. If you want somebody to be nice to you, be nice to that person. And you can't tell me that there was a book that said you can't do this, you can't do that. Our country was built on all the things they told y'all not to do. Look, I don't want to be nowhere else but the United States. All I know is the United States. I love all the countries out there, but all I know is the U.S. I don't want to be nowhere else but here because this is what I know. But I love all of y'all. I love all y'all
Agreed.
countries. We should all get along. It ain't gonna ever happen. We should all, because there's always a middleman. There's always somebody in the family. Then it's the people that's creating control. You know what I'm saying? And when I say control, this is how they run shit.
Hello, Cher.
You, I see. You can. I can. Shh. Do you? What she say? What
Do
Julia say?
unto others as you would be done to yourself.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely, Julia. The game. Let's get back into the Antarctica real quick.
Right.
So now, it's the reason why extraterrestrials. I watched a documentary on YouTube, right? And extraterrestrials, from their point of view, they reside in Antarctica. We can't go. It's common. I mean, it's common. That's not the only species of extraterrestrial that's moving about this.
Right.
Oh, this is one of many species of extraterrestrial that's here. But Antarctica, oh yes, they absolutely they live there. We can't go there. You man, do you know they got a sunken city in Antarctica?
Yeah.
Do you know they got a they showed I saw this they showed one of their crabs, right?
Uh huh.
And it went in the ice, underwater. So it went in the
Oh.
ice. No water in the hole, but it went in this hole in the shape of the ship, the heat from the ship through time. They might have did it in 2 seconds, but I'm gonna say in time. it created the shape of the ship as they keep going through it.
Right.
But they got a movie out called The Abyss with Ed Harris and
Yeah, he's right.
Gina Davis.
Did find one in there. Yep.
They had uh, Ed Harris.
Hey, Ludi.
He was going down to disarm a nuclear missile, and he was running out of oxygen. And the extraterrestrial came up out of the depths of the deepest parts of the ocean,
In South
come up
Africa.
and was
Yep,
like,
sure. You're right.
we can't let him drown here. We're gonna take him back to the deep, but we're gonna show him something so we set him free. So when they came up and they got him, he looked to his right and saw a light. His oxygen level been out. He had no oxygen. They had him breathing. They took him back to their craft, right?
Right.
Now on our live, it's a split screen. You see that?
Right.
Me to the left and you to the right. Well, they dropped him inside of their ship. In the split screen.
Yeah, the reptils do
Pushed the water. It pushed the water. And left him where oxygen was. It took the water away from him so he could take his respirator off and breathe air.
Right.
He took it off, and then when he took it off, he did what he had to do to get his oxygen right. I don't want to say it on camera. But then they showed him a big water background, which is like you go in the movie theater, the movie theater screen. And
Right.
they showed all the evil things that we did as humans in life. And
right.
It was like, wow, in his mind, like, wow, we did this, we still do that, like, wow. And it was like, no, y'all gotta make a change.
Yeah, so
We're gonna end this right now. So after they showed him that, they didn't show what happened to him after that. They just showed him coming out, everything was good, peacemaking, love. And listen to me, I believe this is one of the theories.
Right.
Now, when they say God, somebody put us here. Don't get me wrong. We was created by somebody. What'd that say? What she said?
She said that one of them walk up to her, she gonna mace them.
Angela, we gonna mace them. I'm macing with a double dose. and we better run after that.
But look though, check this out. When you talking now, here's the thing though. When you talking about the people in Antarctica. Now, for the people that watched Black Panther. Now, y'all remember the people that was in the bottom of the ocean. Understand what I'm saying? And when people watched Avatar too.
Whatchamacallit?
Whatchamacallit? You know when we watched the Black Panther, the travel that was in the water, you know, and then when you watch the Avatar, they were in the water as well. So it's to the point where it's like they're basically telling us there's another race that's in the water that's not mermaids. You know what I'm saying? And I feel that a lot of this is down there. You know, at the end of the day, I think they're down there. So, it's
wait. Somebody said they had a dream. Penny Davis. Read Penny Davis.
What happened?
Read Penny Davis's comment.
I don't see it on there. I don't have it on my screen.
Wait. I can see it. She said, I had a dream last week. I had a dream last week. I met a reptilian.
I didn't see that. That didn't come up on my feed yet.
I had a dream. I met a reptilian who spoke to me telepathically and said they have already taken over.
Damn. That's deep.
I like that. Guess what?
That's deep.
Penny Davis, listen. I fear nothing. Let me tell y'all something. They've been took over. They had a TV series out called War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
War of the Worlds. We was the world. With the war going on with the world, we was one of the worlds. War of the world. So they the extraterrestrials went to war with the world.
Right.
War of the Worlds, multiple. We were one of them.
It's a
They
TV.
took over.
They
They
got
been
they it's a
took
TV
over.
series. They got a
Remember,
TV
remember,
series on
remember,
that joint.
Invasion of Body Snatchers. They've been here. They got a movie out, Back to the Future, and Michael J. Fox. And for those that don't know what I'm talking about, y'all know the movie, but you don't know what went on in the movie. There was Michael J. Fox playing a joke on somebody in the movie back in time.
Right.
He was in a hazmat suit
Yeah.
with earphones on a Walkman with a cassette tape,
Right.
playing music back to the person laying in the bed. That is an extraterrestrial being taking control.
Waterworld.
Uh,
Yes. Yes. Waterworld.
how can I say it? Not hijacking your body, but that is him tampering with you. Y'all know they listen to y'all. For those that don't know, when you go to sleep at night, please don't fear this because we can't do nothing about it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
If your soul is strong, then you strong. They can't do nothing about that. They
Yeah.
can't fuck with the strong. They can
Right.
tamper with us, but they can't fuck with us. Everybody want our souls, but they can't have that. They play with y'all. They play with us when we sleep at night. Y'all wake up, your back hurt, your leg hurt, your knee hurt. Feel like you've been in a fight. How the hell you get in a fight in your dream and you wake up and feel like you done beat the fuck out of somebody, but they done beat you up. And you ain't did nothing but go down and lay. You ain't lay down. You ain't do nothing but lay down and go to sleep.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Y'all, they there. They there.
Would you
Y'all
have?
know them you know them stories they tell you. Oh, I died. I I seen the light. It was six people around me. I seen nothing but six lights above me. He was in the
Hey, guess
operation
what?
room. Who the
Hey,
hell y'all think gave us operation skills? They
hey,
did.
guess what? Hey, guess what? I'm gonna fuck you up right now, real quick though. You ever sit there and you see a TV movie come on TV, like a preview? You like, damn, I just dreamt that. The boys took your blood. They took your blood samples, and
Hey,
they,
hey.
they
Now
took.
now we going off topic.
Yeah,
I recently I'm not one on this, y'all. Everybody know me. No, I ain't what our doctors
good
do.
night, Penny.
Y'all, when
Penny said that.
I had to give blood, and I did it. But listen to me, I did it because I said, you know what? They need a few smart motherfuckers out there in the world. Let them get a dose of Trade 57. That's why I did it. But in reality, I really don't. With all honesty, I'm not big on letting them take me and spreading me out there. But then for some reason, something said, you know what? They think they smart. I'm gonna show them how smart they really is. Go
But
ahead,
see,
give them a look. They took 7 vials, fam.
but see,
No, they took 7 vials.
yeah, but guess
I
what?
look. Wait. I'm sitting in a doctor's office, and this is where they criminal at. Yeah, y'all heard me. This is where they criminal at. They sent the baddest female. Listen to me. I love women. Beautiful women. Look, I'm a man. I love beautiful women. I love women. They sent a bad woman to me to take my blood. Thought that was gonna make me weak. It didn't make me weak. I was giving you my blood anyway because something said to me, I know what y'all doing. Everybody don't know what they doing.
Right.
Vampires, that shit's real. But that's another video. But when she came to get my blood, she was all smiling. She looked
Yeah.
fam. She gave me nothing but eye contact,
Yeah, man. So
right?
that's crazy.
She gave
Yeah.
me nothing but eye contact. Some people are like, I'm gonna take your blood. I'm gonna take your blood. Next person. This female kept her eyes on me. She couldn't
Good
stop
night,
looking.
Penny.
She couldn't stop looking at me. And she was so nice. Look, I'm gonna be honest, you know how nice she was in my eyes?
Mhm.
If I'd have said, let me get the car keys, give me your house key, I'm gonna see you later on tonight, she would have let me. That's how nice she was. So I gave her 7 vials of blood, and normally most people get weak after 3.
Right.
I don't do that. I need that. That come from me. You can't take from the body. You no longer take to develop blood back, but it's something about me with my blood. Family. All jokes aside, my blood was pumping. Doctor said to me, "You got high blood pressure?" I said, "No." I said, "No, I'm active." She said, "Well, another doctor." I said, "Call my doctor right now." I got her number right. I think my primary doctor. I had to get a physical for my job, so I gave her my primary. My primary told her that's not your average patient. He's very active, very active. Draws blood again. If you think he high blood pressure, when you go in and listen to me, next time the doctor say to you, you need next time your doctor say to you your
Sorry to hear
blood
that,
pressure is
Crowley.
high,
Crowley lost his best friend from that. Sorry to hear that.
what she say?
Crowley, Crisis said he lost his best friend from that. They
From
lost
what?
their best friend in that.
From what?
I guess from the blood, maybe the plasma. I'm thinking.
For real?
I think so. Yeah.
Whoever said that, you got my
Too many
condolences.
vials. He lost his friend because they took too many vials of I think blood off him is what he said. Sorry to
Yeah,
hear that.
y'all. Look, I'm gonna let big games talk, but yeah, y'all, they took yeah, somebody said to me too many. Yeah, they took seven from me. And some yeah, they took seven vials from me.
That's
Um
bad.
I knew it was wrong, but something said to me, Trey Five, I know what they doing. Go on and give it to them because they ain't ready for me. You can make nine of me, but you can't do a doppelganger can't make me. A doppelganger will never replace me.
Sorry
Yeah,
to
they
hear that.
exist. Everybody know a doppelganger. That's just a movie. No, that's real, man. They create y'all. Every time they take your blood, everybody think your blood is your DNA. The minute they take your blood, they can tell you what you did yesterday. They gonna
Yeah.
tell you they know that. Even
Yeah.
some nurses and doctors that come in the room to take your blood, some of them are not put on what that blood is doing. They're not giving the game of what they're doing. But the ones that do play the game, that don't violate the nurses and the doctors' rules and laws, they know.
Yep.
The ones that don't know the game, oh, they just getting a paycheck and going home. But it's a dark side to that shit. They
Yeah.
know the game. They know the game.
Yeah. Absolutely. You know, it's crazy because it's like to me, I've always said it. When your blood is you. It's what makes up you. Same thing with your children. Your children has your blood too. But it's like once you start looking into certain things, like when you're watching the TV and you're like, damn, how in the hell did that just come out when I just dreamt that years ago? Well, this is what Hollywood is all about. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. It's all about entertainment. So, and then you ever sit there and you watch a movie and you're like, man, this writer got to been one fucked up individual to do some shit like this. Guess what? It was somebody else's ideal. It was somebody. Oh, it was in somebody else's DNA.
You
They
hear me?
just made it. Huh?
Can you hear me?
Huh?
It's a reason why I'm asking you that.
Yeah.
You hear interruption?
I hear choppy like somebody chopping or chewing or something.
That was a minute ago. You shouldn't still hear that. You hear a pulse.
Is that what that is? Because it sounds like it's chopping.
It's not me. You hear that?
Yeah. 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 I hear it. It sounds like a. You're right. It sounds like it's a
Yeah.
pulse.
Look, they tampering with the live. Somebody said a beat. They hear it. They must hear it too.
Yeah. We don't hear it now. Yeah.
You hear that?
Hmm.
Look, can I say something to you, man?
What's up?
I rocks with you, big homie. I went live with Big Payday a week or 2 weeks ago. I don't remember when it was, but when I did, can I ask you something, fam? You got somebody in the background talking?
Uh-uh. Nah.
Look, now this is another thing. Anybody that follow me, they know I don't do the fraud shit. I don't do the fraud.
Right.
I don't do fraud ass videos. My shit's authentic. And I'm glad it's happening right now. But now the one female said a beat. You heard it got beaten. If you hear that beat,
Maybe one speaks and the other should mute.
what'd she say?
She said maybe the other one should speak, the other should mute. Maybe one speaks and the other goes on mute. Sometimes that helps. It just started. Yeah, it was. It just started like it's echoing. Yeah, I don't have
Oh,
no
look, every time I go live
Morse
with Big Baby,
code. Oh
every
shit! She
you
said
hear
Morse code.
every time I hit. Ooh, don't say that. That's
She
scary.
said Morse code,
Who the hell?
man.
Who the hell is trying to reach out to us for help with Morse code? Hey,
Man,
Big
I got the
Bayday.
chills.
I went live with Big Bayday. Somebody interrupted the end of
Right,
the live. Like right now, right at this time, it was like,
right.
and I couldn't hear what the fuck. You know, I was tired. I came off from work. I went live with him, but then the live got
The
interrupted.
troops posting up in blue states, tanks, helicopters, 17 states. No, I didn't see that.
What she say?
They said that you see the troops posting up in blue states in the tanks with helicopters, 17
Whoa,
states. No.
what states? What 17 states?
Yeah, I didn't see that. See that this is what I be talking about. They be sad
Say it
tracking
again.
stuff.
Say it again. How many? What?
It was something they said something about blue tanks and helicopters in 17 states.
Wait a minute. Let me see if I can see something. I can't. Ooh. All right,
That's
wait.
deep.
All right. Did you see troops posting up in blue states, tanks, helicopters, 17 states?
No,
What's it
I didn't
is?
see that.
Look.
Wow.
You know what's crazy, man? As I've been telling people,
Because
man,
they
back
created the
before,
technology. You're right.
yeah, but fam, back before this hit, you know,
Right.
the jab, man, fuck all that. Back before COVID hit.
It was all over Twitter. Ancestors are wrong.
Did any of y'all, do any of y'all ever pay attention to your railways, your waterways, your back alleys, where them factories are? Fam, did you know that they've been pushing tanks and jeeps and Hummers through here on our
Man,
railways for at
listen.
least 3 years?
Yeah, I was about to say that for 3 years.
3 years. And why
Yeah.
you think they were doing that?
Right.
Oh, they're bringing that to the reserve. They ain't never been doing that for the reserve. They don't hide. Back in the day, they didn't bring them in hiding for the reserves.
Right.
Now they're doing it in hiding. Well, what's hiding?
Right.
Railways, back. Uh, Look, late at night. Back in the day, they brought it in plain sight.
Right.
Now it's in hiding. You ain't supposed to see it. And look, they say, how do you hide something from the people? Put it in front of their face.
Right.
Look, them tanks, they was bringing them in 2018.
Right.
I was telling somebody back in the day, it said, why you keep looking up at the sky? I said, y'all don't see them F-16s? Y'all don't see not the Chinooks helicopters, the F-16 fighter jets, and those Harriers. Those flying Harriers, heavy man. The Harriers will sit right here. They'll take off from the ground from a dead stop, hover and sit there and shut the engine off. But it's still
Right.
floating right. It's still floating right here. The minute you look up, you could. This is how deadly one of them are.
Right.
It could be up over your house, and you'll hear air, and you vibrating your whole house, but it's like 300 yards away. I don't want to get into that, man.
But guess
But
what?
anyway,
You know,
they've been bringing military. Um,
they've been doing that for years, man.
Look, and they prepping for something. You know,
Yeah.
remember when they collapsed our bridge here in Braddock on Braddock
Right.
Avenue in Squirrel Hill?
Right.
Remember the bridge fell?
Yeah, and the bus was on
Nobody
it.
died. Nobody died.
Right.
Really. But then they brought in Biden said we're gonna do infrastructure. We
For
need to
money.
fix our infrastructure.
For money.
Right. So the only reason why they said that, they collapsed the bridge. We got to bring in infrastructure so they can sneak They can sneak
Oh, shout out to the sneakers.
their agenda in without nobody seeing it. How do you sneak the agenda in? Because
Right,
it's gonna look like instruction work.
right.
I realize that it's a military operation. Here's what y'all don't
It
know:
always was.
the military that's gonna attack you ain't gonna come from your people that look like you and me. It's gonna come from the people that they let come in the country. And y'all be looking like, how they, where the hell, man, where they come from? How they open up a store down the block? All these people open up these stores and ain't got no rights. How they rights better than me and yours? They got a store. They ain't passed the
Shit, they've been saying that
alcohol
shit for a
test.
week now.
They didn't do look, man, look, fam, it's about to go down here in the US.
Yeah.
Everybody in the US better be ready
Well,
for the shit
well,
storm that's coming. But
yeah,
I always say this, don't be scared. I fear nothing. It
yeah.
is
You
what it
know,
is.
it's
It's gonna be a storm coming. Y'all, everybody thought 9/11 was a storm. COVID, that shit was a brush. Blew dust on you. They
you
blew
know
dust on us to see how we react to that.
you know what they keep doing though too. They keep testing the waters, yo. They keep testing these fake outage, these EMPs. They doing it with the food. You know when they tack the EBT cards. You know they do it with certain things just to see who is gonna.
Liz said a big storm is coming to New York.
Yeah, yeah. Well, when you look at it,
Angela,
also,
you're right. Conspiracies are real. And Julia, yes.
and you know what her saying the storm is coming to New York is crazy because every movie that has to do with a disaster starts out in New York before it spreads. You understand
Oh,
what I'm just saying?
you have to that.
Yeah,
Predictive programming. They're
right.
like the train derailment in Ohio.
Yeah, but also too, you got people got to keep remembering and paying attention to certain stuff that they already put out there in movies, and they're reacting it now. You know what I'm saying? Like the shootings and everything else. You know, it's what you believe in. You know, like the incident that happened here where they had the stabbing over in Plum, or it was a Franklin where the dude stabbed somebody or something. And you know what makes it sad is because it's like
T.
once it's all
Jackson, love you. Sup, family, love you too.
and once it's all said and done, when you look at stuff like that, like I was saying, there's a couple of people that is talking about the shootings and the stabbings and stuff that goes on in the school. Now here's my thing: how are you going to be an adult going to an elementary or middle school and just stab a kid for no reason? Understand what I'm saying? And then once it happens, it goes away. No one talks about it no more. No one says, well, what's this people, you know what I'm saying? And I tell people all the time, I said, I'm from
Love
around that
you
area.
too. Love you too. I love you too. We love you
I'm
for real.
from
We see you.
I'm from around that area. I want to be able to see the victims that this happened to. No one can bring these victims out. Understand what I'm saying?
Hey, look,
But I'm gonna leave it
white
at that.
white noise. Absolutely. Hey, look. You said nobody can bring these victims out, right?
Right.
Nobody can bring. Look, let me tell you something that's even more freaky. I shouldn't say this across the live, but I'm gonna say it anyway because I am him. If y'all want me, come get me. I care less. Remember 9/11?
Remember who?
Remember 9/11?
Yeah.
I watched it
Everybody
all.
does.
I watched it unfold. Listen to me. It didn't unfold how you saw it. When y'all saw those planes go into the this sound corny, man, but to the open, to the ones that see what I'm talking about, I really look. I mean this. When them towers fell,
Yeah.
that I caught when I woke up. One was already down. I woke up to the second one, and when the second one was about to fall,
Yeah. They don't
I
bring it up.
saw the plane. The television showed,
Right.
TV showed. But what would you say if I told you not one of them New Yorkers that was there could say they saw the plane get that and collapse it, fam? Look, it was
Listen.
big. Look, it was big. You know, did you ever see the towers? How they got that middle banner, one
Yeah.
banner, and then another banner under the bottom. So it was like a gap. It was a measured gap.
Right.
It showed the middle of the tower. both towers, basically.
Right.
So you got a strip. You have a strip about this wide and a strip the same width. So one up here and one here crossing both towers. So that shows this is the middle of the towers. So
Right.
basically, the weak spot. Did you know that there was bombs
No plane just
already? There was bombs already in place in the
yeah,
towers,
yeah, and
already in place. And the terrorists that they had, them was fake faces. Now the people that lost their lives, oh, they was real. But the terrorists that they had planted in their pictures, them people never existed.
and check this out though too. Angela just said a valid point there, but guess what? It's all about bringing that Mandela effect again. It's about what your eyes deceive that you think you see. In all reality, we it was it's just mind boggling when it comes to stuff like that because it's like the Mandela effect. And
Tracy, love you. Tracy P said demo,
yeah,
love you, girl.
yeah, and it's like it's what you believe that you think you see. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Hey, Angela said something. She said, "No, that's me. I couldn't wait for somebody to say that." Let me tell you something about that, fam. I was in the steel mill, Clairton Steel Mill, all right, in
right.
Pennsylvania. Down there, listen to me. We pump steel. Coke makes steel. Coke makes steel. Why will we get steel from China to build the towers?
Right,
What's wrong with our steel?
right.
Why would we pay for steel from another country? Oh, y'all plan they plan for this disaster ahead of time.
It's the
Predicted
Mandela
program.
effect.
Look, look, look. So you have the towers.
And the
They had
Simpson and the
they had
Simpson
news
predicted that
media.
shit.
They had news media. Oh, it get deeper than that. They had news media capturing F-16s chasing around extraterrestrial uh, aircraft. You didn't know that, did you? Did you
What
know
happened?
that? They had news media capturing F-16s from the U.S. chasing extraterrestrial when the towers fell.
Oh wow, yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So
That's
when that
crazy.
when that missile hit one of them towers, they told you was a plane. They showed no television showed you was a plane.
Right, that's what I said.
You
It's the
had to
Mandela
be
effect.
in New York to
Right,
see if a plane hit that. Who in the
right,
hell in New York was looking up at that when that was falling and all
right,
that was going on? They was all running for safety.
right.
So
That's
if
what I'm
I
saying.
can put out this
Right.
technology and show y'all that this is what happened to the towers, y'all gonna believe it.
Yeah.
But nobody in New York looking up, paused that the towers getting attacked and trying to run at the same damn time. They was all running for safety, point blank. That's all I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? They was all running for safety.
Right.
But they told you tell lies to your vision. All I
Right.
gotta do is put up on TV and everybody gonna fall. They took the
Right.
bait.
Right.
They
Right.
they bit the bait. Oh my God, a plane. Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. I turned TV on. I look, I said, what the fuck? I saw a plane slowly gliding into it. Check this out. This is funny, right? You hear what I just said? Slowly. They didn't slow it down in the video. And look, this was a so-called live media video. So the media is the ones that work with them because the
Right.
media showed people this. If there was no media, how the hell are we gonna see a plane hit the towers? So the
Absolutely.
media said a plane hit the towers, and they showed us back in the day when man, look, I woke up to the last plane hitting the tower. And the funny thing about it is, I'm like, damn. When I think about it, planes do 500 mile an hour to get you from point A to point B. Real shit, they do like 400 mile an
Absolutely.
hour in the flight.
Right.
That was like 10 mile an hour when it hit the tower. What
Slow
the fuck?
motion.
He slow down in midair. He should have fell by then.
Yeah, slow motion. Right.
Right? He should have fell before he even hit the tower. He should
Right.
have fell. So what I'm getting at is all staged. So, and that, once again, that was just one of the ways they get go into that country and do what they've been doing for years, which is bringing back artifacts from the pyramids like they've been doing. What the fuck we doing with a mummy pyramid in our American zoos? Really? What the hell we doing with that? What the hell do Israel got to do with America?
Yeah.
What the hell do Iraq got to do with our zoo, our museum? You get what I'm saying?
Hey.
We got what the hell? Why do I
Hey.
care about a fucking wrapped up mummy? And
Hey.
oh wait a minute, I forgot. I gotta pay you $20 to get into the museum.
Hey, guess what?
It's all about this.
Hey, guess what? Guess what? You just opened that door about what's that's about. It's all about time traveling, man. That's why they wanted to be in Iraq. They had a time machine down there. They wanted to try to get the time machine. That's why they did what they did. See, a lot of people don't talk about that. There was somebody who was a time traveler. He told them where Osama and them was hiding at. That's how they knew where they was at. You know what I'm saying? And you don't hear nothing about that.
Hey, you ready to hate me?
What?
Is you ready to hate me? America gonna hate me for this one. I pray you ain't one of them. Look, I want to crush your soul.
Here we go.
You already know. I love every pretend president they put in office. Right?
So, what that? Go ahead.
They all work. They listen to me. They all on the same team. There's no such thing as the Democrats. There's no such thing as Republicans. It's a game they run with y'all. They don't run it with me because I'm hep to the game. Did you know that your boy that they went and so-called killed was the one that stepped up and told y'all, I'm the president of the United States? Take your shots of every shot he took and put it next to his face. Look at his ear, look at his side. Your boy Obama, that's Bin Laden. Without the afro and the beard and the goatee and that dusty ass white do-rag he had on his dome. Running around talking about he was from Iraq.
Yep.
Look, motherfucker, that was Obama. Look, you got Obama. That's the funny part. They put it right in. This is where they said, fuck Americans. I'm going to put this motherfucker right in front of y'all. I'm going to tell y'all how we killed him. First of all, we're going to kill some people to get what we want. They did kill some people on the planes in the 9/11 attack. We did that. But then they said, we're going to put it in y'all face, but we're going to tell y'all, we killed Osama. How the hell you find somebody look like everybody? They all look the same. Y'all can't find a nigga that raped a girl back in Wisconsin 7 years ago. They just came up and said, we found, captured, and killed Bin Laden. And they paid so-called Marines, Army, Air Force, or whatever, top dollar to say, yep, we got it.
Well, they killed everybody that was involved though.
They ain't killed nobody that was involved. That was the story they sold y'all. I'm gonna shut y'all the fuck up. I'm gonna tell y'all some shit, get y'all amped up, and shut y'all the fuck up. And they did that. They ain't shut me up or sell me shit. I've been there. How you gonna tell me y'all killed Bin Laden? What the fuck? Who was he in the first place? Somebody y'all created. Told me this motherfucker did this and he existed and he don't. And everybody's stuck on that and sold on that shit. And they sucking our pockets dry. Every time we go to the bank, we got a deduction coming on our checks. We gotta go to West Texas / Iraq to go get an inventory of drug needles.
Yeah.
The fuck? Come on, man. Look, I'm just being honest, y'all. Look, and this is the country we love. I love my country. I don't know no other country but this one. I ain't hating on it, shitting on it or nothing, but they lying to us. You feel me? Come on, man. Cut the shit. Just like Antarctica. Like I said, they down there. We can't go that deep. We can't prove that. We can't go that deep. They can. We can, but they technology. Look, we've been working with extraterrestrials for years. You'll never know that. That's what everybody say. Well, how come? Look, everything that we putting out on YouTube, everything that they leaking out, nothing leaks out that they don't let out. They control the web. They control the internet.
Yeah.
Everything we speak and talk about, they see it. If
Right.
they don't want you to speak about it, they shut it down. Everybody
Right.
say, I don't want to talk about it. Trey, you shouldn't say that. You shouldn't say that. Why? They let me say it. If I was a threat, they'd have been came and got me. They'd have picked me off to my window right now while I'm talking. I'm just being honest. But Antarctica fam, that's real. They there. That's where they chilling. That's one of the places. All them sinkholes in Florida.
Oh man.
They
Man,
said fracking.
man, there's so
Fracking is
much.
opening up holes.
Man, there's so much stuff going on, man. Like the I'm just saying, when you know what's going on when you watch
Love you,
Transformers,
Angela.
the new Transformers explains all where we're at right now as in the dimensions and shit that we're in. Just like when Godzilla and Kong came
The
out,
man with the curl one.
man, with the Kong versus Godzilla, they showed that he was in the motherfucking a dome. He threw the fucking stick up there and it was a hologram. Like, and then they had the now they just found out that in the movie they had a hole that went down through from they was in California ended up being in Japan. Like that shit's real, right? They just found that. So it's like stuff that they're putting out there is like it's crazy. They had a train that went from California to Japan underground. It was a like a bullet train. You know what I mean? And they put this in a movie for what? And then everybody like to watch Transformer because they show us the new technology that's about to come out for the cars. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now when you see stuff, you got to go back to the movie to see like what else they putting in there that we didn't catch the first time, the second time, the third time. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I used to watch the Transformers to see the new Corvettes, the new, what I'm saying, the new Dodges and shit that's coming out. But when you start looking at it, you got to actually look beyond that because they getting our attention for the cars. You know what I'm saying? They're not getting, what I mean? When you look at it and you're a car person, you're like, man, I want to watch it because I see these cars. When in all reality, there's other stuff in there. Like it had the EMP tower, you know what I'm saying? They turned it on and then everything fell out the sky. They telling stuff on there that we ain't even paying attention to.
Big game, read them comments.
Let me see. What's this say? Where you want me to the magic crystals? Angela said they're magic crystals. The Raiders of the Last Ark.
Something about the Matrix.
I don't see that on my screen.
All right. I'm
I
just
just
not
said
good.
I just
I'm just not
yeah.
good.
The thing I seen is Angela said, "Oh my gosh, that's all I see on mine. I don't see."
All right. Liz said the Titanic wasn't the Titanic. Liz said the Titanic wasn't the Titanic that sunk. It was a starship, Olympia iceberg, and didn't
Ooh,
sink.
wow. I ain't never think about that.
Now we sitting here talking about Antarctica, right? Where was the Titanic at?
Ooh, shit.
Wasn't they out in them
Ooh,
cold waters?
ooh, shit.
And I ask you something, why did they sink the Titanic and who sank the Titanic? What did they want with the people from the Titanic?
Wow.
Titanic didn't sink by accident. It didn't hit it never hit an iceberg. We do
Wow.
know that. It didn't hit an iceberg. No.
A submarine
Um,
smacked that.
not to be personal, but it wasn't who y'all said who they said it was. It was the first ones that died in the bottom. There was fuel in it. Oh,
Or probably already in the
be honest.
petrol.
But the people that fueled the Titanic wasn't who they told y'all they were. It was us.
Man, you know what?
We was down there fueling it. You know,
That's some crazy shit. Cause I ain't never think about that shit. I ain't never think about that shit at all. I ain't never think about that. Never thought about it. Never
look,
thought.
man, look. And this ain't even about the Bible. And I don't really don't like talking about the Bible, but I get so many people at work, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But
They be
but
coming
see
at me about religion. Look, they be
but
coming
see,
about
cuz
religion. What?
hey, what I'm saying is I never I never ever in all these years thought about that Titanic shit because you sit there and think about the Titanic. You're like, she is right. Like, how in the hell is you? And I've thought it in the first place. I said, how in the hell is this boat out there like that in frozen water in the first place? But it doesn't make sense now. It don't. How do we not know that this boat was not how you call it explorers? That they had the boat, they was trying to explore Atlanta. I mean Atlantics, and they went to one of them little barriers that I told you about. There's three burials you get to before they shut your ass down.
And
So how?
then they wait. Then they had the passengers just to make it look like a vacation boat.
Yeah,
The
but how do we not
passengers
know that?
had the passengers was innocent, but the captains knew what they was doing. Right.
But how do we not
They
know
was
that they
explorers.
exactly? And they
Passengers.
could have been. Hey, look though, fuck the whole game. It could have been scientists on that boat too, fam. It could have been scientists on there.
Look, I laugh when they be like the Bermuda Triangle. We know about the Bermuda Triangle. We know what it is. We don't know what it is, but we do know that you don't return. So we don't tamper with it. If you ever notice, if you've ever been in the military, you know anybody in the military, they'll tell you that the military don't go nowhere near that zone. Let me tell you the truth. The military will not go near that zone. That
Right.
the perimeter where the Bermuda is, and the Bermuda covers like 20 states. 20 states of ocean. They won't go near it. Because anyway, all the technology, let me tell you something. The Bermuda Triangle is not mystical to me. It's not mysterious. They run that. You hear that interference? The game.
Huh?
See, how come when I talk, I hear it?
Yeah, I hear it. I hear it. It's
What do you? What do you hear?
like the same thing again, like the beat.
The beat. Yeah. What did she say? Two wing. Two. What she say? Two wing set. What she say?
So it's sad.
Ooh, Angela said it's a black hole. Ooh, that's scary right there.
What's
What
the black hole?
you don't know about the black hole?
No. What's the black hole?
The black hole in space they talk about.
Oh.
Look, why everybody always talking about, not you, but why is everybody always talking about, this is what people gotta understand. When they go to talking about up there, they ain't talking about up there, they're talking about down
Talking about the
here.
ocean. Talking
They
about the
throwing
ocean.
you off. They throwing the American people off and the people of the world off. Scientists ain't going up there. They ain't up there. They're not going. That's what they look like they doing. They take that shit. After that shit gets so far, it can't go nowhere. After it get out of range of the eyes, you don't know what the fuck that plane or that ship did.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. How many times you got in your car and said, I'm gonna go somewhere and I don't know if I got enough gas to return? Get the fuck out of here, man. How that sound to you? I think I'm gonna go to Cleveland, but I ain't got enough gas to get back. I don't know what to expect, but I'm gonna go to Cleveland. Come on,
Yeah.
man. They ain't going up there, man. Everything they looking for is down here. They trying to figure out what's going on here. They lied to y'all, told y'all the mantle, to this, to that. The core of Earth is lava and it's fire. Oh, it's a certain section that got something to do with that. Volcanic areas, what they call volcanoes. But that's not all over the globe. No, it's not. Just like they told y'all that the Earth spins. So Earth is spinning. It's spinning so fast you can't feel it. How many times you spin around when you're a kid and you dizzy in the motherfucker when you fall after that? Why ain't I dizzy now? How the hell is the Earth spinning? I ain't dizzy. How is the Earth spinning so fast I can't see it? They be telling people bullshit and everybody be like, oh my God. No. Scientists are demons. Them motherfuckers ain't part of us. They put here to tell you bullshit, and people believe that shit.
They use
And now they
corals,
ain't
no
shit.
rockets involved. Ooh,
Go ahead, what
shit.
you say?
She said they use corals, no rockets. That's something to think about.
Ooh, wait. Ooh, what she's wait. Somebody said something.
Yeah.
She said there's no gas station in. She said ain't no gas station in space. I
Uh,
needed that. I
they
needed that.
use
I
corals,
love
no
you for that. Ain't
rockets.
no gas stations in space, man.
They use portals for rockets. Yeah, yeah, hey.
Look, when the Simpsons had their remember the Simpsons had their dome? Oh, forgive me, y'all, for yawning, but they got Tina Turner said her song was Mad Max Beyond the Thunderdome.
Mm-hmm.
And the Thunderdome is the lightning and thunder under the so-called dome.
Right.
I just want to let people know that we really ain't living on a round planet. It's not real. Ain't no round planet. We are in a system. We are in a program. I don't know what it's called. I don't care what it's called. I just know I'm here and I'm gonna play their game. But I'm playing their game to win. Remember I said I'm playing their game to win. I don't have to beat the game. I don't gotta conquer the game. I'm playing the game. You beat your child because they don't pass to the next grade. How you gonna beat your child when they didn't? Your child failed the test. They didn't pass that test. Your child didn't know what that. Your child didn't make that test. That test was made for your child not to pass. Why you beat your kid because they ain't passed the test? You cuss them out. You put them on punishment because they got an F. How they gonna get an A on something they don't know nothing about? The test wasn't made for them to pass. It
Yeah.
was to make the person that made it keep thinking he a genius. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Y'all understand what I'm saying? That's why y'all gotta say what world are we living in? Are we all together or are we all just on some other shit? We all on different levels. Somebody gotta say, fuck y'all like, look, these motherfuckers is fucking us up. We gotta come together and say fuck them and be one. But guess what? That ain't never gonna happen. As bad as I want that to happen, it's not gonna happen. So I want all y'all to take this with y'all. Do what you do. Do what you gotta do. Ain't nobody stupid in your family. Um, Low battery. I'm at a low battery. Let me close that. I'm not going. Yeah, I'm at a low battery. I'm mad about that. Fam, speak to my peoples. I got 10% battery left on my tablet. It's pretty good for not charging it in 3 days. But
Yeah.
go ahead and talk to the people in the comments before we end this, and you let them know what's going on. We're gonna do this every we
Yeah.
gonna do this whenever you ready.
We gonna try to do it. You know, every we pick up. When you want to do it?
Angela said Hunger Games, Jim Carrey.
Ooh, the mess. So
Mad. Who's that? Mad who? Mad Cat Carter, Mad Cat Catter, Mad Cat. What did it say?
different levels
Different levels.
on different levels.
Appreciate you. Angela, we love you. We love you. Damn it, I love you. I don't want to end this either. Big game, let's go live tomorrow.
I'm with it.
I'm with you. For everybody out there that don't know, I'm gonna let Big Game tell y'all. Is it related, fam?
Yeah, first cousin.
Tell them.
First cousin.
First
Dad's
cousins, y'all.
brothers. Dad's brothers. You know, they are. My sister be acting stupid. How she be acting stupid? What she do? You see, she be acting stupid. What she do? Like she be acting weird or
Say that name right there. Say that.
what? The
Right there with
Mad
the, with the,
Catter?
with the hearts and that swords.
The Mad Catter?
Yep, Mad Catter. Yeah, I just wanted you to say the name. So to everybody out there, I just want to let y'all know I love y'all. My stuff might cut off,
And the new
and
people,
if y'all think we should go live every other night, let me know, and then y'all give us topics to talk on, and we will speak on them, but we will touch on them
and
with
the
force.
and the new people, and the new people just on it, just
Love
the
you,
first
Angela.
the new people just on and the first time seeing me and first time hearing me, you can subscribe to my channel, Big Game James TV. I got a lot of topics on there. It's called Thinking Outside the Box, where I just go around do everything. You know what I mean? So the people that ain't subscribed and there's new subscribers, it's like, you know what I mean?
Teresa P said, I hate saying her name wrong.
What's it?
Teresa P said, love. Teresa P, if you watching, I love you. I never say it right. I need you to tell me how to say that the right way. And to anybody in here, and if I'm saying y'all names wrong, no love, please don't hate me. And I love everybody that I didn't catch.
Appreciate
Um,
it.
and after this live, Big Game James and me, we're gonna go back into the comments and we're gonna see who said stuff to us. And I'm gonna comment on each and every one of y'all. I love y'all because I don't look over comments. I just get into the live and
The
then
Cry Crisis said, y'all got something we are glad to be part of. Appreciate it.
love you for that. Hey, Big Game.
Dude said stop cutting me off.
What?
He said stop cutting me off.
Who said that?
Basically a world. He says a word. He said stop cutting
Po-
me off.
Portals and CERN. Ooh, are we gonna talk about the CERN system? You familiar with that, man?
Uh-huh.
You are you familiar with the CERN system? They turned it on. It been on.
Oh yeah.
Well, let's just know that the CERN. Look,
We go. The CERN is it was on the Spider Man, the verse, the universe. They put that on there and showed you what it was about.
look. That might be what they're talking about. Me cutting you off. Go ahead, finish.
But
Stop cut.
what they talking about is they showed it on Spider Man, the universe when they had that machine on. They already did that already in real life, where they put the universes and shit together. And they, you know what I mean? That's what they did. They did it already. They put it on the cartoon. You know.
What they say? Don't get me started. Get me started.
Mark your conversation. Hey, don't get me started. Stop it.
Big game. We
It
gonna
was
end
always
this
it was always
tomorrow.
a pleasure.
We going live tomorrow. You with it?
Yeah, with it. It's
Hey,
always a
did
pleasure.
I tell you? Why not say it on live? Y'all know I'm off for the summer, man. I worked hard this year, man. For everybody out there in the world, I drive precious cargo around. I love my job. I'm off for the summer, and I got to turn up right now. I'm live with Big Game James, and we're gonna do this every day. Every day. You with it? Every
Sounds
day.
good.
So tomorrow is your topic. You give me the topic, we're going with it. We're gonna run with it. But somebody said you cutting him off. Cutting him off or you off? We'll figure that one out. Because if I think about it, I'll let you run it. I was doing all the talking. You was.
No, I was a guest today. You know what I'm saying? So
Yo, Antarctica though, fam. Um, that's real, man. We can't go there, man. It ain't scary to me. I didn't gave up being. I don't fear none of that. I don't fear death, man. Somebody asked me, why don't you fear death? Death is promised. It's we all gotta check out. The suffering and all of that, yeah, I do. I fear that somewhat. But to be honest, I don't fear death. We ain't supposed to be here forever. There's something after this, and something after the next one, and the next one. Not what they told y'all was next hell or heaven. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Y'all listen to that one. I love y'all dearly. Don't hate me for saying that, but once again, if we was meant to have rules and how to live and this and that, somebody should have came down and
when I
fixed
when I when I'm doing this, I'm doing SB salute. I'm not doing what he's doing, and I don't want y'all thinking I'm acknowledging what the hell he's saying down there. Y'all boys is not trying to crush me in my shit. I'm
Yo,
just saying salute and cause your shit about to die anyway. What you said you on 5, Lou. You just keep going. It's all love. It's all love. The more the better. You know what I'm saying? More the better. More the better, fam. You know, it's all good.
man,
The user your gas. Appreciate it.
fam, that was nice.
Appreciate it.
But guess
Appreciate it,
what?
bro. Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely, Mac Hatter, absolutely. Y'all tune in tomorrow. Everybody that got in this live, tune in tomorrow. We're going live tomorrow. But if y'all can think of something we need to talk about, say it now in the comments, and we will speak on it tomorrow. And it will be on that and many other topics. So,
Right.
because y'all see how we bounced around with this.
Yeah, that's
I'm
that's
sorry
my
we
fault because I bounce around a lot.
big gang. It's been a pleasure.
It's always a pleasure. SB salute.
Tomorrow, you know what it's hitting for.
Yes, sir.
Love all of y'all. God
Love all
bless.
y'all.
Good
Good
night.
night. I'll let y'all tomorrow.